Okay, let's see. It's going to be our last game for today. First half of GR vs FPX.ZQ. With this game, it'll depend on... this game is basically whoever's gonna go towards, I think, 3rd place for COA. So it's between GR and ZQ right now. But if one of them loses, they're gonna go to the resurrection brackets for next week. But anyways, let's get into it, shall we? This will be our Super Rich coming out with BonBon in this map again. It doesn't seem like there is confined space though. And of course, our Libao here is gonna contain for quite a bit of time. A battle between two powerhouses, I guess, at the end of the day. But of course, chasing after the Seer here simply allows a BonBon to just basically insta chimp him down. But what matters here most is seems like he's lost himself a little bit here, sadly, from our BonBon side. And of course, the Seer rotating back in towards the shack once again. Probably won't be able to land these bombs that easily though, considering the fact that there are walls nearby. And of course, Seer does have window speed boost, but it does seem like the Owl may come out a little bit early right here just so he can safely vault over that. It's not a back exchange here for Seer, of course. Puts down the pallet, vaulting over here immediately as well, allowing himself to take the speed boost. Should allow him probably to loop here for a little bit, but ooh, gets a chip right there, thankfully, from Super Rich's side. He nearly stepped on the second one though. Thankfully, the Seer did react on time, but with this type of containment, it's already 90 seconds in. 3 ciphers are almost done. First cipher done was actually Prospector cipher, so Prosy can actually come in and start harassing now if he wants to do so. Let's see, Maoem is currently coming in. Can he make it on time though is the real question, because as long as Prosy can come in and harass and maybe buy 20 to 30 seconds more time, that's more than enough for the ZQ in general. And we do see Maoem is currently here right now. Thankfully that there isn't a chair here, and wanting to go towards this BonBon as much as possible. We stopped the magnet from retracting though, so that's a little bit annoying. Decides to walk towards the wall just so he doesn't get... I mean, he should have placed the Seer down if that was the case, if that's what he wanted to do. But here, as we do see as well, Prospector being able to get the body block should allow Seer to rebound Kai here for a little bit of time. We do see Psychologist with the whistle once again, and of course, Seer's next out should be ready very soon. But of course, missing that remote control bomb there. The Cypher Machine just started decoding the last 2, but what does that mean? This means that Seer actually wasn't on chair. So honestly, this just buys, this gives the survivor so much advantage. Prosy coming into harass, not rescuing, just allows the Seer to rebound Kite, right? Even though he wasn't on chair, that's probably what matters the most. Not letting Seer stay on chair is what matters the most. Because like if Mercy had to rescue, and then even that 20-second Titan come out, there's a huge chance for BonBon to immediately chip down a Seer once the exit gate is open, and immediately changing from, you know, blink to teleport, yes. I'm sleepy. Lol, every commentary is like this. But see, Mercy is going to come in right now. Gets the 1 chip and of course a normal hit down. Sadly, it wasn't over half from our BonBon side. But with Seer's side, if they can pan the camera to Seer, it would be nice to see how much Owl he has. But of course, taking the chip and the normal hit, Cypher Machine is currently primed on our side. If the survivor wants to, they can I would say they can definitely whistle the Mercy again. But with Seer downing at quite a tight corner here, which does not allow the BonBon to chair a little bit easier, should take at least like 5 more seconds to chair the Seer. And of course, it does seem like Prosy is going to come in instead. And we do see... No. I feel like it probably would be better to whistle the Merc, because you might as well, right? Let Merc to be at full health and just tank that normal hit, just in case something happens. But anyways, that's going to be a 2-chip, very nice chair camp here from GR side. Super Rich's camp is absolutely insane, whether it's his BonBon or his Axe Boy. But missing the blink right here, this may end up as a 4-man escape though. Missing the blink right there is very crucial. This may end up as a 4-man escape. Where is the dungeon is a real question. But of course, at the same time, we have Maoem who's trying to attract BonBon as much as possible here, dodging the chain bombs right there. And of course, that's a remote, not a remote control bomb, that's an Owl immediately coming out from the Prosy side. Prosy dodging another chain bomb, but of course, I don't think he'll be able to take dungeon. There's a chance he can take dungeon. To see a flywheel, he has no flywheel, so dungeon here will be highly unlikely. And of course, a normal here should allow him. No, it's a pushback, but there's a remote control bomb, so this will be a whole different story. Can this remote control bomb land? Wait a second, whoa, sorry, never mind. It's 2 chips down, and it ended up as a 4-man escape. Let's congratulate GR for the first half 4-man escape. Moving on to our second half. Okay, seems like second half we go. We have D-Ball coming out as Monokuma once again. Very similar to last game, but instead we have a bear for this one. Seems like it does we're not gonna go towards factory ruins. It seems like we want to come after the forward instead. Chasing after forward, I guess it wouldn't be too bad. And for the persona side, it'll be a trump card detention with addiction, and of course we have claustrophobia to guarantee that 1k at least. Now then, for forward, you see, after forward's nerf, he's kind of more of a miss, or I don't think he's a hit for forward. Because if you have a forward coming in, you have BonBon, you have Dream Witch, you have Nayid. It's just too damn annoying to chase after, like, you know. Well, it's not annoying, but like it's too hard for forward to do anything, and it's too damn annoying for forward to be able to harass. But here, as we do see as well, Shadow, who is currently our Weeping Clown, deciding to change targets for the anti-couriering set. Anti here using her spin here immediately, but does not land that chain bomb there, sadly. That's another 5-second bomb and another 2-second bomb that can, well, I mean, it did connect with a third one. It did connect with a third one, so that isn't too bad. 60 seconds into the game, we have 1 chip and we have 4 bombs on our D-Bow's hand. That does not chip, which is a little bit more unfortunate, but of course, flywheeling that bomb as well, it does not seem like you'll be able to get the normal hit here. It didn't really hit onto the wall, but the slow debuff did help up anti-couriering quite a bit, and deciding to use the sweep there to get rid of the bomb. That was not a bad choice. That was not a bad choice, just to counter the chain bombs right there. But here for anti-current, she needs to be very careful with the blink and of course with the bombs in general. Now then, with no bombs left on D-Bow's hand, it doesn't seem like the bomb can regenerate on time though. Forward is nearby, but can we see a blink here? We do see a blink here. And forward did not manage to get the stun there, sadly. And of course picking up immediately once again, since the ball was on cooldown. The only way for forward to do this now really is to pull quite a long ball, but would D-Bow really chair our anti-current here is the main question. There is a slight problem here with that, yeah. If AK manages to predict well, then of course you gain a lot, but then if he doesn't, like, it's a high risk low reward here from AK side, because there is mischievous is what he thinks, but also it's against a BonBon. Whether it's mischievous or not, against BonBons in general it's kind of very hard. But of course AK once again getting that stun in, quite a bit of an early rescue, but we do see that the Cypher is going pretty darn fast right here, as we do see as well. We have no bombs on D-Bow side, sadly, except for 1 remote control bomb, but that 2 bomb chain bomb really did land pretty darn well, and there goes anti-current with a remote control bomb down. Now forward can't come into harass anymore with no ball remaining. This is the problem here. I guess this is just a problem in general against hunters that counter forward. Against hunters that counter forward, it's going to be really hard for forward to be able to do anything, but at least he's able to finish this Cypher off here at 61%. Yeah, that's the last Cypher there, I guess. That's really just the last Cypher there. They do still have 1 more tie turner on Heart side, on our patient side, but that Cypher I mean, forward should be able to get that Cypher up to like 70% before the rescue comes out, and then like 20 seconds for the tie time should be more than enough. But of course, getting hit on towards our anti-current side, it does seem like this would still end up as a 4-man endgame, sadly. Did anyone open chesty middle? Chesty middle wasn't opened. If we can get a ball or even an elbow pad for anti-current, there's a high chance of this being a 4-man escape. But with a Weeping Clown nearby, it does seem like we want to aim for a chip down here, but we need to be very careful on how to do this. Now, immediately putting down the pallet there and opening the last Cypher, I guess that did cost our BonBon here by a surprise. It just really hurts in general. That's one bomb miss. That's another remote control bomb down. There is blink ready though in 13 seconds, so if you can get blink here, that's what matters the most here for BonBon side. But of course, with the anti-current here, suffocating anti-current here is probably what matters the most for BonBon. He only uses a 1-man elimination, no more no less, and it needs to be a little bit okay, gets the patroller out. You know what they say, patroller is safer than a blink, but it's highly unlikely that we're going to be able to get a dungeon here, considering the fact that dungeon is near shack and we're currently rotating in towards factory right now. But of course, using the flywheel right there didn't really get the animation cancellation, but of course using the flip there to cancel animation once again. That is 1 chip, and we have also a remote control bomb on our hands, so this should be a guaranteed 1-man elimination. Let's move on to the second half then, shall we? ZQ gaining the advantage point here with 2 points ahead against GR. Moving on.